I'm Jennifer Blair. I am originally from Texas, and I moved to Louisville in 1990, so I've been here about 29 years. So I own Excavive Coaching and Consulting. It is a life coaching company, and I do primarily life and leadership coaching. I do inspirational speaking, and I'm also a writer and author. In fact, I'm author of the book, The True You, which was published a few years ago. I was in communications roles prior to the business I'm in now, and I was actually a stay-at-home mom for 10 years. And during that time, I volunteered in the community. So I got to know community people in nonprofits, in companies, really kind of all over the place. So when I decided to start my business, Excavive Coaching, I basically reached out to all the people I had met over the years. At that point, I had lived here about 15 years, and reached out to people, said, here's what I'm up to. I am become a life coach. I am working, I'm creating this business to empower people to be the best versions of themselves. And I literally just sort of hung the shingle on the door and said I'm open for business. And I was met with lots of curiosity, lots of support, people wanting to introduce me to people referring me to their friends that they thought could benefit from my services. And truly, I've grown this business through personal relationships, through doing great work and getting involved in organizations, and the support of people, my clients who have referred me, as well as just friends and supporters. So I think Louisville is an amazing place that people want you to succeed. People want to help you. I think people want to grow their circle of influences in their communities, and they want to see you be successful. So I've had a lot of support in this community around that. I think Louisville is an amazing place that people want you to succeed. People want to help you. I think people want to grow their circle of influences in their communities, and they want to see you be successful. So I'm going to be really honest here. Of course, I have a business about authenticity and truthfulness. I have a love-hate relationship with social media, as I think many people do. With my age, I did not grow up with computers or the internet or even cell phones. So this whole phenomenon when social media started was a little strange to me. And to be honest with you, I sort of learned it through my children when they finally allowed me to be Facebook friends with them. So I do have a personal Facebook page, Jennifer and Blair. I have an Excavive Coaching and Consulting page on Facebook. I have an Instagram account, I have some articles published on LinkedIn, and I have a Twitter account. And I think the biggest thing that social media has done for me and for my business, or at least the perspective I hold on it, is that it gives me a platform to have a voice, to really show people that I don't just teach people how to live better lives. I really try to live it myself. It's a place where I can model what I do. I also believe in the fullness of life and having a passionate life. And so the things that I do that I love, like the arts and travel and culture and flower arranging classes, I post all that so that people can see that's what I'm up to, and I'm really walking the talk and living the life that I really try to give other people permission to live with what they're doing. So I think social media has been a great way to really back up what it is I do. I've also gotten clients from social media. I've had people send me a private message and say, I've been following what you do and I'm curious, how might we be able to work together and how could you help me? I've also gotten media interviews from it. I've had people reach out to me and say, I need an expert on this topic and I think you're the right person, so that's been fun as well. So I think that social media has a great purpose out there to really reach people who you might not otherwise reach, and that's been a great platform for me to get my message out. I think the main thing that I would want to say to women is that I wish women understood how amazingly magnificent they are, how beautiful they are inside and out, how they are smart and capable and creative and have so much to offer in the world, and that they can do that in ways that really honor who they are. I wish that women knew how to take a stand for themselves and I think women are strong and can make great choices out there, but I'm not sure that they always know how to do it in a way that really honors the feminine and continues to honor who they are as the nurturer. And I don't think you have to go out there and be a badass. You know, that's a term that's out there quite a bit now. And you don't have to go be a bully and strong and take on the qualities of men, although there's much we have to learn from them. But I think that women just don't know how incredible they are. And so my message would be to you is know who you are, know what your values are, know what's important to you. And I want to give you permission to go be who you are in the world and live that in the world with enormous joy and capability and impact that you can have in a way that is strong yet incredibly feminine and nurturing and healing to the world, because I really believe the world needs every single woman to stand up and be who they are. I also think we need to be a little nicer to each other. Women aren't always nice to each other, and so along with that, add in some kindness and respect to each other, and we need to have each other's backs out there in the world. But again, you are magnificent and beautiful, and just be that and radiate that out into the world.